Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Safiah Suhaimi. Today I want to present about the human resource planning among youth workers. As introductions, youth employment is a vital for economic growth and social stability. Yet the young people aged 15 to 24 face a major barriers to translate from education to stable work. The employment rate is nearly triple that is for adults to limited experience, skill mismatch, and insecure for the job opportunities. So this paper is examine the key challenge facing you in the labor market and recommend the HR strategies in compositions, recruitment, and selections and career development to improve the youth participations and others. Okay, the first one we want to know about the human resource planning. Human resource planning is a strategic process that ensures the organization have the right people with the right skill at the right time. It addresses the youth employment challenge by promoting fair compensations, effective recruitment, and structured career developments are well implemented, but the HRP aligned workforce with organization goals, enhance the job stability, retention, and equitable labor relation among the youth workers. By forecasting the labor needs and addressing the skill gap, HRP need to support the employability and sustainable workforce outcome. So we want to see the challenge of human resource planning. The human resource planning will face the several challenges that hinder its effectiveness in addressing the youth employment. Rapid technological change and globalizations make it difficult to predict the future skill needs. Inaccurate labor market data often lead to talent mismatch. Additionally, it's attracting and retaining young workers in challenging as they value flexibility, career growth, and fair pay. So, the financial constraints and realignment between the HR planning and organizational strategy further the limit workforce. Addressing this issue, the requires HRP to prioritize the fair compensation, strong recruitment practice, and ongoing career development. So the future applications for the future application and so the challenge and solution that we have on the compensation and benefits. Compensation and benefit reward the employee for their time scale and contribution through direct pay salaries focus and indirect perks. The structure depends on strategy, equity, and legal standards. Fair and transparent system boost the motivation, retention, and labor relations for youth workers. Competitive package promote the fairness, reduce the turnover, and strengthen the commitment. When we want to see the challenge of recruitment and selection, recruitment is aimed to attract and hire qualified candidates while ensuring the fairness and transparency. Armstrong and youth target program like internship and apprenticeship bridge the gap between the education and work. Fair and inclusive hiring the build trust, reduce the buyer, we support the strongest neighbor relation. And the last one for the challenge for the career development is a part of HR planning is aligned about the organization need for employee grow and prepare the talent for future role in planning. For youths, continuous skill development to adapt the changes and together with fair compensation, effective recruitment, career development strengthens the productivity and positive for the labor relations among the youth workers. And the problem happens in limitation and strength is the study is one to highlight the link between the HR practice and youth employment, offering the guidance for inclusive policy and organizational strategy. Its main limitations are reliance on secondary data which may miss the regional or cultural difference and a focus on formal employment, overlooking informal and gig sector. For future research, you should use a longitudinal and cross-cultural approach to better understand about the youth employment and HR impacts. and the future applications and recommendations. We target that we need to improve the HRP for use to require the strategy to address the skill gap, underemployment, and job instability. And the key approach, including using the AI and digital platform for the recruitment and training, fostering the private partnership for internship and apprenticeship. And then we want to promote the lifelong learning and upskilling, ensuring the inclusive HR practice and equitable opportunities, and providing a mental health support. Adaptive and support the human resource planning can build a skill, motivated, and resilient for the youth workforce. Okay, so the conclusions. Youth employment may face the challenge like the low pay, limited and growth and underemployment. So the strategic HR human resource planning that focus on fair compensations and benefit, effective recruitment and selections, the career development can boost the youth integrations patience, and retention. By prioritizing the youth focus in human resource practice, it strengthens the labor relations, organize the stability, and build a skill residing the workforce and supporting the long-term and economic growth. So that's a conclusion for this research and study. That's all for me. Thank you.